Hi again, everybody. So, my last video, I said I was going to talk about some of the things that happened in that relationship after I filed for divorce, after I left I decided to end it. But there are some things that I kind of left out that I do want to talk about. And before I say that, I just want to say that not only trust your gut, but everything happens when it's supposed to happen, and everything does happen for a reason, and I'm a firm believer in that. Um, Prior to me actually going to the courthouse and filing for divorce, one day I was going to the supermarket with the kids, and I had already, like I said, he never would watch the kids, so he was in the house. I was going to the supermarket with the kids. I checked the mailbox. When I got to the mailbox, there was a letter in the mail from Child Support Division somewhere in like Florida. And it had his name on it. So I'm confused, like, what the hell? So I ain't say nothing. I just put it in the car. I was like, we're going to talk about this when I get home. Went to the supermarket with the kids. The whole time I'm at the kids, I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Like, what could this be? I text him. I say, hey, I just found something. We really got to talk when I get home. He's like, okay. I get home, show him the paperwork. He panicked. Tried to tell me that it was some girl that he used to date back in the day, and she just trying to find her baby dad, so she's sending that to all the men she was messing with around the time, and he don't really know her like that, and like this whole sob story. We got into it. I was like, whatever, if you was going through this, then why you didn't say nothing? I'm your wife. You don't leave me in the dark like that. And it was a whole couple days of like just going back and forth. Long story short, another one came 3 months after that. Come to find out, I opened it. He was the daddy. Not only was he the dad, he was paying child support. $500 and something a month. And not only was he paying child support, they were reaching out the way that they were because he was in the rears. He was in the rears. He had gotten behind on his child support and was paying $775 a month. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So I'm mad because, for one, you nickel and diming me to death on every dime I spend as far as food, stuff for the kids, clothes. You're mad. Every time I spend a little money, you get mad about how much money I'm spending. The whole time you paying child support. Second, you gonna try to get mad at me. First you lied. You lied and said you didn't know you didn't have a kid. That was nothing. And then you tried to spin it on me. Turn around and tell me, you're supposed to be my wife. You're supposed to be supportive. How dare you? Blah, blah. Like, you would have thought I did something wrong. This man turned that shit around on me so bad. I was like, you're not about to do that. This is what we're not going to do. Y'all, not only was he a horrible person to be married to, but you lied and you had a kid. You're taking money from our family. Our kids have a sibling that they knew nothing about. Your wife has a stepchild I know nothing about. Nothing. I know his name because it's in our court documents now. That's the only reason. And then had the nerve during the divorce process to ask the judge, can I be lenient on his child support papers before this? We got 50-50 custody now, but before I was going to get full custody. He wanted the judge to be lenient because he has another kid. The judge was like, sir, you didn't give your wife any leniency by telling her you had another kid, so what make you think I was going to feel sorry for you? Anyway, long story short, there's more to this story. This ain't even the icing on the cake. There is so much more to this story. Trust your gut, people. Trust your gut. Do not let anybody make you think you're crazy. When signs and stuff, you start seeing them, trust your gut and get the fuck out of some of these situations. Now, there's some things where you could, not that serious, but when the math stopped mathing like it did with me, walk away. Walk away. I don't care how much you love somebody. Love yourself more. All right. I will have another video probably later on tonight or tomorrow. So with that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.